Hello, I did it audience. Glad you're here. Glad you clicked on the video. Love it if you hit the subscribe button and love it if you hit the like button. It is that time again. It is that time again to make a legendary hero. So want to talk about the event, want to go through where the areas to get your fragments, as I always do, and kind of give my opinion about the event and talk about the gear and everything. I can talk about the event as much as possible. Let's get into it. All right, so you have an opportunity to get Hatshepsut. I'm going to butcher the name. I know it. I just heard it said over and over again. I even practice it, and I'm still going to butcher it. Hatshepsut. There we go. Got it right. I'm gonna end up calling her Hat. Rest of the video. All right, you have an opportunity to make her legendary now. So with her legendary, let's take a look at the ability. So basically, okay, hold on. We're gonna look at her right now. Where is she? Where do I have her? There she is. Okay, so you're going from 4-star to 5-star. Let's take a look at her ability right now. So right now, she heals all allies for 788% and charges the ability of all allies by 1.6 seconds. So that's one of the things that I like about her, is about the charge of the ability. Of course, I like the heal, but that's one of the special things I like about her. Now, let's talk about what's the difference. So it looks like it increases like 75% on their base damage, healing all allies, and the charges of the ability stays exactly the same at 1.6. So no boost there. So basically you get a boost to her healing skill. So it doesn't seem to be as much of a boost as other heroes that we got. Now let's talk about the gear. Can we see the gear at all? Let's go in here. Prizes. Let's bring up some of the gear. Basically, I don't know where to bring up the gear. Anyways, but here. It is basically this gear, heal given and hit points, but instead of 5%, it's 7.5%. So nothing too exciting again. A great gear for a healer. Because they increase their healing ability and increase their hit points. But the key thing about this is the special thing about it, is the gear is not regular armor. So you got here, you got the bonus in regular armor, then you got the hat, the neck brace, whatever, and you got the ring. So you're really able to do some combo bonuses with the armor and defense and the extra gear, the accessory gear. So that is where you get the big boost from the gear. Now, let's talk about the fragments. Unfortunately, the fragments are exactly the same. I don't think there was any changes as far as I could tell. And it's going to come down, unfortunately, to one event. Yes, you can get this free to play, as long as you are successful in the Summon of Stars. So 40 fragments are in this area. And there's a leaderboard. Now, if this was set up last leaderboard, you had to place in number 1 to get this 15. So if you weren't placing number 1, you weren't getting the 15. So there is a lot of fragments tied up in this Summon of Stars. So it's very important that you have some good pulls. Always save up your pulls for Summon of the Stars. And it's unfortunate. I think it takes a little bit of the fun away from the game, because you're not able to do some of the pulls in more random areas. It's really key with saving. Standard rush, you can get 5 across the board. You can get 5 fragments in all the culture events. And then now generally level 18 is the coin, and the fragment is, I believe, level 24. So it's not something that you could just coast by and get there. I mean, it's not too difficult to get to level 24. But I believe it's on, well, you know, why don't we take a look at it? Let's close, let me minimize this. Let's go. We're in the middle of a culture event. And let's look at the rewards. So, yep, 18. And the fragments, okay, I was wrong. It's level 25. So 18 is the coin, and level 25, and you get a coin at level 35. I never make it to 35, so I don't even worry about that. So the key thing for me is 18 and 25. I generally make it to level 30. That's usually my high end. Sometimes I make it to 31. But I'm doing all right. See, look, I'm in silver. I'm doing okay, just barely. I'm there. I'm in silver. I got stuff to collect, so. All right, back over here. Let's go back into the calendar. Come on, calendar, get up there. All right, Stand-Up Rush is pretty easy, straightforward. So, and then you got Rally a Hero. So the majority of your fragments is gonna get from summoning events. So once you're done with Summon of Stars, you need to save for Rally of Heroes. You can get there. And thank God this is not tied to a leaderboard. It's just getting there, the different areas. So basically, if you're free to play, you know, you can miss 15 here. And then let's look at, so you got 10 there. And then all the way at the end, you got 15. So the pay part, you're only gaining advantage of 15. So you're not getting a huge advantage out of the paper. Yes, you're getting an advantage, and it is enough. But I played last time like free to play, and I did activate this at the very end, but after I got all my fragments. So you do not have to. Now, is it challenging if you're free to play? Absolutely. If it's challenging if you're paying? Absolutely. It's both ways it's challenging. It's just a little bit easier if you're paying. And that's all I got to say about it. I'm moving along okay. I'm not breaking the bank, but Stand-Up Rush, I am where I'm at, level 6. I don't think I'm gonna use my energy, and I got energy saving here. 160. I have not paid to this, so I'm not getting the advantage of this right here on the extra energy and some of the other advantages that you get out of paying this. So I haven't paid this yet. And so basically right now I'm kind of playing like free to play. Except I do have the subscription. I definitely do have that. So I hope this helps you out a little bit with the event. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe. Definitely more videos coming out. Have an awesome evening.